You know, leaving the military after years of service and going back to civilian jobs can be pretty difficult for veterans.
Yeah, Disabled American Veterans and Recruit Military is hosting a free national online career fair tomorrow. And joining us this morning with more on all of it is Army veteran Chris Newsom. Thanks so much for your time today.
Thanks for having me on.
Let's start here. Why can it be so difficult for veterans to find civilian jobs and careers once they leave the service?
Well, there's a couple different variables. I mean, it's a little bit of a culture shock, but more than anything else, it's a gap in communication. These individuals have spent so much time operating in zero-fail environments, very high octane, and they think in terms of we accomplish this. It's very much a team mentality. So once they transition and start interviewing with representatives from corporate America, switching over to the I, to really champion for oneself, tends to be difficult. And when it comes to the military occupational specialty, their job, everybody has a very specific job. Sometimes it can be a little tricky making a one-for-one translation.
And Chris, we're talking about the challenges, but what are the benefits for employers to hire veterans?
Yeah, that's the burning question. That's a great question. It's the virtues, the values, the immense skill sets that these men and women bring with them that are simply a product of being in uniform. From day one of basic training or boot camp, these things are ingrained in these men and women, so it becomes very much a part of their lifestyle, their culture, the ability to get a job done with less than desirable resources or under very intense timelines. Again, they operate in a zero-fail environment, so these are the sort of men and women that tend to operate on a higher tier. They're going to outperform most of their peers, and one of the burning variables right now is retention. They're easier to retain because a lot of these men and women are not just leaving the service with an inherent sense of loyalty, but they're also taking a little more time to make sure that they're not just getting a job, but they're going for a career that's a match for them and their background.
You talked earlier about just the transition for the veterans who are seeking employment, but also how are you folks talking to the employers who might need a little bit of help in helping those vets transition into the workforce?
Sure. So we serve as a consultative arm to these organizations as well, helping them with best practices, helping them understand some of the nuances associated with onboarding men and women from this demographic. It's not terribly complex. That's one thing that I want to make sure to point out. These are not hyper unique candidates in that you have to rework the way that you hire or that you recruit. More than anything, it's just about creating a culture that fosters that retention. So ERGs, or employee resource groups, are always an item for best practices that we recommend for any organization, regardless if it's a military demographic or any other for that matter. Understanding your own workforce. Do you have men and women on the workforce currently on the payroll that are veterans themselves? Can they serve as a recommendation from one veteran to another? Can they serve as mentors? So
sure.
It's a lot of, again, nuance, but we are available to help these organizations make sure that they're not just hiring these guys and gals, but they've created an environment that's going to foster retention.
Chris, we've got about 10 seconds here. Really quickly, we want to show the full screen to our viewers about the job fair coming up tomorrow. Anything specific that job seekers should have with them?
No, as long as they complete their profile,
okay.
It takes about 10, 15 minutes. They can have their resume and they can gain access.
Awesome. All right. Again, everything happening tomorrow from 11 to 3. Information there on your screen, and we'll put it on KCRA.com as well. Chris, thanks so much for being with us this morning.
Thanks for having me.